I could not have got sick at a worse point, could I? I was like right up to satisfied and then no more videos. But I'm back now, so hi. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam Scott-Thorne and I am a vocal coach based in Glasgow. Now, if you'd like to meet and explore your voice a little more, you can find me on sstvocals.com. You can also find me on various social media platforms, including Patreon, and I'll put the handles down below and over there. Oh there, oh there, oh there, oh there. Over there. That was supposed to sound like the last one. Helpless. Ugh. But it probably didn't, so I apologise. Now, if you'd like to consider becoming a patron, you have access to things like early release of reactions, you can fast track reactions, become a reaction, there's special roles on my Discord server, and you have special access to all sorts of behind the scene content, including my Vocal Anatomy 101 series, so consider becoming a patron and help shape my channel. Okay, it is time. We're gonna listen to Satisfied. This is another one that has been requested an awful lot from folk that like Hamilton. I am watching the animated version. I can't find the Broadway version online. I have been told that I should watch this on Disney Plus, and I have Disney Plus, so I watch that in my own time. I'll keep up with myself. But if I was to put the Disney Plus version on this YouTube video, then I would probably get my account next. So we're gonna listen to this one. I hope that's okay with everybody.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Now, everyone, give it up for the maid of honor, Angelica Schuyler.
Our toast to the groom,
To the groom, to the groom, to the groom,
to the bride,
to the bride, to the bride.
from your sister,
Angelica, Angelica,
is always by your side. To your union,
to the revolution.
and the hope that you provide.
Provide.
May you always be satisfied.
Wow, okay. That rewinding bit is cool. So Angelica here, there's a lot of push and pull to this vocal. It's starting off quite gentle and then she kind of pushes the end of the phrase through. That can be done any number of ways. We could anchor up on that sound to project it. You could make your vocal folds thicker to push that sound forward. You could add a little bit of twang. There's loads and loads of different ways to project sound. So she, I think, is thickening up on some of these phrases. Which is where your vocal folds go from one fold phonation, where they're only meeting at the top edge, to two folds, so where they're meeting at the bottom and top edge and vibrating like this. Can't confirm, but that's what I think. Also the ensemble, amazing. I'm loving these kind of stacked harmonies that kind of build up slowly. And then like a little bit of canon, so they're repeating each other. Oh, beautiful.
I remember that night, I just might regret that night for the rest of my days. I remember those soldier boys tripping it over themselves to win our praise. I remember that dream like candlelight, like a dream that you can't quite place. But Alexander, I'll never forget the first time I saw your face. I have never been the same. Intelligent eyes in a hunger-pang frame. And when you said hi, I forgot my dang name. Set my heart aflame, every part aflame. This is not a game.
Does she love Hamilton? Okay, this is gonna get messy. This is gonna get messy. Messy, messy, messy. Don't go for your sister's boyfriend. That's like rule one. Vocal wise, I am loving the rapping. It's super fast, super in the pocket, which means that the rhythm is bang on with the music. And not a huge amount to say about it, just that escandalo. This doesn't seem like it's taken from the Broadway audio. This is definitely some edited version, like of a studio recording. There's loads and loads of like effects coming through, like all these builds and dips, and you know, it's definitely a little bit more finessed than I would expect to hear from a live performance. So that's cool. Let's just keep going.
Strike me as a woman who has never been satisfied.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean. You forget yourself.
You're like me, I'm never satisfied.
Is that right?
I've never been satisfied.
My name is Angelica Schuyler.
Alexander Hamilton,
Where's your family from?
unimportant, there's a million things I haven't done. Just you wait, just you wait.
Okay, so they are both doing this vertical thyroid position, which is where we're not getting any vibrato. It's a much more speechy kind of place. Larynxes are kind of in a mid position, so it sounds like a conversation between the two of them, but set to melody. Really, really effective, especially in this kind of situation where you feel like you're getting a little window into a secret conversation. Hamilton, I feel, is also into Angelica. But is he not supposed to be with the other one? Am I picking up the complete wrong plot here, or is this about to get messy? I could be totally wrong, and the other sister's getting married to somebody completely different, but I thought it was Hamilton, so... But that's on you guys. If you want to take it to that Jerry Springer territory, you do that. You do that.
So this is what it feels like to match wits with someone at your level. What the hell is the catch? It's the feeling of freedom, of seeing the light. It's Ben Franklin with the key and a kite. You see it right? The conversation lasted 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Everything we said in total agreement. It's a dream and it's a bit of a dance, a bit of a posture, it's a bit of a stance. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'ma give it a chance. I asked about his family. Did you see his answer? His hands started fidgeting. He looked askance. He's penniless. He's flying by the seat of his pants. Handsome boy, does he know it? Peach fuzz, and he can't even grow it. I wanna take him far away from this place. Then I turn and see my sister's face, and she is helpless. And I know she is helpless. And her eyes are just helpless. And I realize 3 fundamental truths at the exact same time.
Now, that build-up in volume was twang. So that... helpless. They were both doing it. So they were both starting off on a non-twangy place and moving on to a twangy place, which projects that sound in such a fierce way. Really, really good. I love the way they all interact with each other. It's very, very quick. They've got to be totally on their feet. Imagine if you stumble over one word in this show, you just be like, trying to catch up. That was eating words. Okay, let's keep going.
Where are you taking me?
I'm about to change your life.
Then by all means, lead the way.
Number 1. I'm a girl in a world in which my only job is to marry rich. My father has no son, so I'm the one who has to social climb the one. So I'm the oldest and the wittiest, and the gossip in New York City is insidious. And Alexander is penniless. That doesn't mean I want him any less.
Elizabeth Schuyler, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Schuyler.
My sister.
Number 2. He's after me, cause I'm a Schuyler sister that elevates the status side. Have to be naive to set that aside. Maybe that is why I introduce him to Eliza. Now that's his bride. Nice going, Angelica, he was right. You will never be satisfied.
Thank you for all your service.
If it takes fighting a war for us to meet, it will have been worth it.
I'll leave you to it.
Number 3.
Right, what is she doing? Even beyond vocals, which usually I just talk about vocal anatomy, this is throwing me for a loop. So does she want him to marry her sister, but she also wants to get a little on the side from Hamilton? Are they going to share him? This is so strange. Okay.
I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. If I tell her that I love him, she'd be silently resigned. He'd be mine. She would say I'm fine. She'd be lying. But when I fantasize at night, it's Alexander's eyes as I romanticize what might have been if I hadn't sized him up so quickly. At least, my dear Eliza's his wife. At least I keep his eyes in my life.
Okay, this is actually getting quite sad. So she does love him. I mean, very quick to fall in love, but that's another thing. But she's resigning to allow the sister to marry him so that she can be near him and not to hurt her sister's feelings. That's quite nice. And then she said she's got the responsibility of being the oldest sister, so she's got to marry into money, which Hamilton doesn't have. If you can hear loads of scratchy noises, that's my upstairs neighbours, by the way. Don't worry about it. An absolutely gorgeous change of tone. She's brought it all back down into this very, very light, airy, pensive kind of place. That's kind of important because as the song builds up and you get more of her like emotional intensity, she went twangier, she got more pronounced, it got more forward placed, it got like more punchy. But then when she's sitting in her own thoughts, she retreats into that smaller space and the voice mimics that. So that is just absolutely like masterstroke work of choosing tone to match the kind of atmosphere that you're wanting to deliver. Very, very good.
To the groom, to the bride, from your sister, Angelica's always by your side, to your union, and the hope that you provide, she'll be happy as his bride, and I know he will never be satisfied. I will never be satisfied.
That gave me wee goosebumps. Okay, that was a roller coaster. At first I was like, oh, no. Then I was like, now I'm kind of just sad for her. I'm, gutted for the poor woman. I don't feel like that story is over though. Like, not by a long shot. Okay, so I'm going to go and watch up to this point on Disney Plus and kind of see what's happening on stage to get a real grip of this, because that was confusing and sad and everything. Quite the emotional journey. Last wee thing I'll say about her voice is that I love those little trills that she puts in. Really super fast licks. Not quite runs. They're not as long as I would classify a run as. Nah, like that kind of thing. It's just a little lick of a note. Absolutely beautiful. So good. So I hope you liked that reaction. If you did, please give it a like and a thumbs up down below. And if you want to see more from me, hit subscribe, ring the bell, and anytime I have new content, you will be the first to know. So I guess all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for joining me. And how are we going to buy this one? So I guess all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for joining me, and if you like this video, then like and subscribe. Yeah, why not? Bye!